I'm a for Percocet, but on mommy, we popping the Adderall.
What?
For sure.
For sure. We back for sure. We back for sure, baby. It's Monday. It ain't Monday. It's Wednesday. Losing track of the days out here. It's Wednesday. It's fucking Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Turn it up. Turn it up. Hold up. Turn it up.
That pussy be perfect when you win it, it feel like it's grabbing you.
For sure. I don't even mad at you, but I had to do what I had to
Hey,
do.
what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Another stream. W stream incoming. R.I.P. R.I.P. to Batman, man. Val Kilmer. R.I.P. R.I.P. man. Legends. Legends never die. What's happening? We here. We're here, people. Another one. Another stream. Another W stream incoming. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you had a good Wednesday. Shit. Apparently, I thought it was Monday still. I'm still stuck on the last stream. But we are back. This is, if this was an episode, this is episode 10. Episode 10. Hey, shout out to that. Shout out to y'all if y'all in the chat. Tap in, let your boy know. We got W topics, W stream incoming, like I said. R.I.P. Val Kilmer. Batman, R.I.P. Batman. Shout out to all the new subs. My boy. Shout out my boy to Better Days. Appreciate you, bro. I just seen that sub. Thank you, bud. Thank you, bud. How y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling today? It's pretty gloomy as fuck in Houston, Texas right now. Still bright enough to where I got my ring lights and a little bit of daylight left, so W stream incoming, man. W stream. I do hope y'all are having a good time. Like I said, I like to check in both on my mental health and y'all mental health to start these streams off. Whether you had a great day, a bad day, in between, please tap in, let me know. Hopefully I could keep it on the good side. If it's bad, hopefully I could take it a little bit toward the middle to the good side. If you're in the middle, hey, hopefully you could get a little bit better. Keep it right there. It's always best to be right in the middle. I always say, hey, you don't want to have too good of a day and then one thing happens and ruins it and now you fucked up and upset. You don't want to have too bad of a day because you may not appreciate something good happening. You be in the middle. Whatever way it goes, at least you were prepared for it. So, hope you're doing good, please. I hope you are doing good. I mean that genuinely every time I ask, every time I say it. I do mean it genuinely. 100% I mean it genuinely. Let me turn this this phone off. Notifications going crazy. What the hell? You would have thought I hit the lotto. What was that about? Wow. We vibing. We might listen to a little bit more music, man. Like I said, couple of things we're gonna talk about today. I got something new that I'm introducing to this stream. Hey, new features. New feature alert. I'm gonna be listening to voice messages. I got a new feature that I wanna start promoting. Actually, let me pull it up now. I got a new feature that I wanna start promoting. In case anybody ever wants to get involved in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I do put this out ahead of time, so I have a link where you can leave and record your messages, and I can listen to them live, and we can react together. We can react. I might even call you if I know you personally. Might send you a shout. So, without further ado, like I said, R.P. Val Kilmer. Let's get into a couple of things. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd. Let's clap it up for that. We made it to another month. We did make it to another month. The last stream on Monday was in March still. It was the last day of March. So clap it up for that. We made it to another month. We are in the second quarter of the year. Holy shit. Holy shit. We in the second quarter. Damn. Already. Just that fast. We in the second quarter. I got a win today that I want to share with y'all. Not that you care or not. Hopefully, you know what I mean, the more you watch these streams, the more you get familiar with me, what I'm doing, what I have going on. A win that I want to share. I today paid my final rent payment at this current apartment because I am moving. Yes, sir. Final rent payment was made today for this current apartment. I will no longer be here after the end of this month. Me and my lady, we got a house. Let's clap it up for that, man. Beautiful things, beautiful things. I'm looking forward to everything that comes with this, the growth, you know what I'm saying? Being around your partner, your person every day, you know what I mean? Mixing, you know what I'm saying? Mixing lives, for lack of a better word, you know what I'm saying? So, what it is, my boy, I appreciate you. Making dinner while watching, real one. W's in the chat, man, real one, watching while cooking dinner. I appreciate that, and thank you for the congratulations, bro. I'm super excited. This will be my first house that I'm living in terms of as an adult. That wasn't my parents' crib, you know what I mean? Me and my lady, we will be moving in at the end of this month. I'm probably gonna do a apartment stream in terms of, what do you call them shits? A move out stream, I should say. Whenever I'm moving out and I'm getting shit together, you know what I'm saying? Actually packing, actually throwing things away, actually moving. I want to live stream that. IRL stream. So y'all can see, you know what I mean, see the process. I don't know how much I want to show you of the new place just yet, or even if I want to do it until I start streaming from there. So there's that. There might be, toward the end of the month, if I miss any days of streaming, I'm not anticipating it. But just a heads up, if I do, I'm apologizing right now to y'all. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. I yapped enough. I am a certified yapper. I speak Japanese. I am fluent in Japanese. So, if I get to yapping, please forgive me, because this is what I do. I yap. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. How do we do it? Bam! Bam! The YouTube channel, man. Like I tell y'all, like we always do at this time, I always tell y'all, this is where all of this Twitch and live stream content lives. Right here on this YouTube channel. I am growing this with y'all. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed so far. It's really, truly a blessing to be able to see the growth in real time. You know what I mean? Monitor it. Focus on different ways to get even bigger. Pause. It's been a blessing. We are in 2 days. So my next stream on Friday will be 2 months exactly since I started streaming again. I used to in the past, but I'm pretty sure none of y'all are aware of this. My YouTube channel was non-existent when I was streaming back then. I have another channel that I utilize, you know what I'm saying? But this is the channel that I'm focused on right now because it's seeing the, you know, the most growth. It's the most active that I am. And this is where all these streams live. This is where the Twitch channel gets converted to, you know what I mean? I show you the clips. We focus and monitor the growth that we had. You know what I mean? If you're one of the ones that like to view content that's popular, so you know what I mean, you could decide if you want to continue watching or watch to begin with. We got videos for you. I got the popular page. We got the full streams right here. Like I said, not only do I have the full streams on Twitter, I post the full streams right here on YouTube. So that's that right there. You know, you got different playlists. We post daily. Clips go up every day, literally. Shorts, we do the shorts thing. It's a lot of content to consume, and then, you know, you scroll far enough, you'll find all of my beats that I made. W's in the chat, just sub, brother. I appreciate you, man. To better days, my boy. Appreciate it. All of my visualizers, you know what I'm saying? All of my content that I made previously. Like I said, this channel is about 2 years old now. I started it 2 years ago trying to post beat making videos and beat content. It was cool, but I realized it was very time consuming. Like I was editing on my own, shooting the videos, posting them, you know what I mean, managing the page, to where I felt like I was putting too much work into the process of creating it, and not that I was looking for immediate results, although we all do with anything we create. We want to see the results right away to make sure people really enjoy it. It wasn't more so that I was looking for the quick results. It was just life. I was doing so much other things around this time to where I got overwhelmed of trying to keep up with this. I wasn't really doing it on a schedule. So it would be days I'll do it like 3 days in a fucking row, and then I'll miss 5 days and try to get back on it. So you know what I'm saying? That stopped there. Then I started posting comedy shorts. If you scroll back far enough on here, you'll see, you know what I mean, some of my skits and all of the things, man. Everything lives here. So, like I said, with the growth, this is what we do. Every stream we start, we like to see where we ended the last stream with subscribers and where we started today with. And at the end of this stream, we'll see if we grew any subscribers since then. So last stream on Monday, the 31st, we were ended off at 458. We have 458 subs. We are now at 471, 472 now with my boy, my brother. Two Better Days just subscribed. So that is beautiful growth right there. Let me update my notes right here so I could keep track of it. Because y'all can see 471 and y'all can't see the 472, let me do a quick refresh just so we could see if it did increase. See if my man's is a man of his word. Hey, and he is. Let's clap it up for that. We are at 472, so let's go ahead and put 472 down here. Nice growth from the last time. How much is that? 14 followers since the last stream. Let me do some quick maths. You got the 58 to the 68, that's 10. You add 4 more. Yep, that's 2. 472 to be exact. So please go ahead and check it out. Let me go ahead and show y'all the page that I was telling you about, where you can send in your messages. We're going to get into some of these later because I did have a topic that I put out there to the people. Bam! Speakpipe.com/2getterhigh. This is where you can go ahead and send me your messages. If you want to get in on a conversation, this is where you can go. Damn, they got my whole government name up there. I didn't even peep that. That's crazy. Wow. Well, see, that's how transparent I am. Fuck it. We here. Niggas got my whole government up there. Whatever. It's all good. Hey, send me a message. We could go ahead and get the topics out there. You know what I mean? If you want to feel involved with the process, we are here. Yeah, they got my whole government up there, bro. I didn't even realize that. Sheesh, they might as well put my social security number next to that motherfucker too. SpeakPipe, you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. But hey, without further ado, let's go ahead and get some of these topics started, man. Like I mentioned, R.I.P. Val Kilmer, the Batman. I don't know if y'all seen Heat. Phenomenal movies my boy is in. He's in legendary films. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. What can we start with today? Let's see. What can we start with today? I have my topic list. So, you know what I mean? I do have somewhat of an order. I don't have a script. You know what I mean? I don't do the scripted thing. I may have the topics I want to talk about, but I don't have any, like, talking points. You know what I'm saying? As much as I may have as, like, a phrase that I want to put down and, like, make sure I say. All right, let's see. I might have scrolled too far back. I'm trying to find a video with Ray Daniels. Maybe I'm on the wrong page. Pretty sure I'm on the wrong page here. And this is in the realm of Drake Kendrick stuff. So if you're exhausted by that, I am too. But it is topics that people want to hear and talk about. So we're going to do just that. And then we could get into that next. I just forgot about that. Okay, damn. Why can't I find it? If I can't find it, I might just skip that and go to something else until I find it. You know what? I'm way too far down on the page now. So we're gonna start with something different. Something that I've been talking about, been posting clips. I actually have like 7 more clips from this topic that I need to get up on YouTube. That's just sitting there unlisted. But The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club. Here we go. Here we go.
I don't hear.
Here we go. Let's start it over. So, the Kanye Academics interview took place. It dropped on Sunday. We did an emergency stream. Emergency stream. We did one on Sunday after that interview dropped. We reacted real time. First time checking it out. We reacted to it. So, you know, with that comes the reactions as the week goes on. More and more people got their platforms where they could get their shit off and get their opinions off of whatever they felt about it. So this one here, The Breakfast Club. Charlemagne confirms from his source that Jay-Z does not own Kanye West's catalog on The Breakfast Club. He confirmed it. To set up the story before we get the video rolling, basically, Ye was talking about how he doesn't fuck with anybody anymore, rappers, including Jay-Z. He said, I don't fuck with rappers. I put out the tweet about Jay-Z, and now y'all confused why I said this. I just told y'all I don't fuck with rappers. I just told y'all. So, you know, the question came up of him saying, yo, ask Jay-Z how much money he makes off of my catalog, how much money he made off of my catalog. Which led into people wondering, damn, Jay still owns his masters? And now that I'm remembering it, and we're going to get into the video, I don't think he says how much money does he make, meaning in present day and currently. I think it was just talking about how much has he made in the past. Who knows? Who cares? Let's get into this video.
I don't hear a lot of people say that.
Whatever that people say that in that tweet you just read.
Kanye just said that, but no, people do.
Kanye been saying a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, but
people have said that if Cole never dropped out of that battle, that he would have won.
Yep. If untherapeutic, unhealed Cole stayed in the battle before he got his consciousness that he came back on the stage with, people think that he would have won over Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I'm with you, Envy. I never seen it. Okay. I never seen it nowhere. Okay.
But also, too, I feel like Kanye gets online and he tweets things that make absolutely no sense, and then people take it and run with it. Like the other day, he had tweeted that Jay-Z owned his or not tweeted. He talked about with academics that Jay-Z owned his master. So he gets on these platforms and says things that don't make any sense, and people believe it.
That's not true.
Completely not true.
Yeah, Jay-Z does not own Kanye West's catalog at all.
And that's
I know
easy to look up, right?
I don't know if you can look it up.
That's not easy to look up, but
I heard it from a very reliable source.
Yeah, from a very reliable source. That is not true.
It don't matter who that is, but a very reliable
Yo,
source.
Envy. Who?
You want to be OVO so bad. You want to be the owl so damn bad.
I hate when people have sources, and of course you can't always reveal who your sources are for, reasons that are pretty obvious. You don't want people to undercut you, snoop. Who knows how you're getting this information? But goddamn, how easy it is to hide behind the fact that you have a fucking source. I can say the wildest shit. Yo, water. Don't drink water. That shit'll make your nuts fall off. My source told me. Like, bruh. The fuck? Because you in the industry, we just have to believe you have a mystical source that has all of the information that comes with Jay-Z owning Kanye's masters. And I'm not discrediting the source. It's just so fucking convenient, bro. Like, yo, don't use debit cards. It's known to make your hair fall out. My source told me. Who's the source? I can't tell you, brother. Like, come on, dog. Like, I get it, but come on, bro. Can't hide behind a source. An anonymous source.
Always the OVO owl over there.
Stupid.
And I know Kanye just asked the question. He just said, how much money you think Jay-Z makes off my catalog versus what I make off it?
Yeah, I heard that.
And people ran with the whole, Jay owns Kanye catalog, but that's not true. Kanye just playing the victim and looking for sympathy per usual.
Jesus.
And I did Google who owns Kanye West masters, and according to Google right now, and if this is incorrect, it's Google, not me. Kanye West's master recordings, at least for his earlier albums, are owned by Universal Music Group, which owns Def Jam Recordings, where he was signed for most of his career. However, he has since completed his contract with Def Jam and is free to pursue music deals elsewhere, according to Google. So easily.
That's his music contract, but I don't know who owns the masters though.
It says Kanye West master recordings.
Owned by.
It ain't
Def
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much.
That's crazy.
Well, thank you for debunking that story, Unc. Appreciate you.
He went.
Charlemagne is such a fucking Rock Nation Jay-Z lobbyist. That's the perfect word. This nigga will lobby for whatever Jay or Rock Nation or anything in that realm does. Why are you so defensive against another man, like claims against another man, unless Motherfuckers is putting money in your pocket to push certain narratives. I'm just saying, bro, like, why do you lobby so hard? Even to the point where, I'm going to go back, he just said what I was confirming. Kanye didn't say Jay-Z owns his masters. Now, I don't think he's tweeted anything recently about that. She did correct herself and say it was from the interview, not the tweet. But Charlamagne literally just confirmed what I just said about that point. Look, let's play it again.
Catalog versus what I make off it.
Yeah.
Asked the question, he just said, how much money you think Jay-Z makes off my catalog versus what I make off it?
Yeah.
My point exactly. He didn't say anything about Jay owning the masters. He says, how much do you think that man makes off of my catalog than I make off of my catalog? Implying you don't have to own his masters, but you could have put him in a fucking deal where he wasn't making as much money as he possibly could have. Why are we defending and why do we have anonymous sources telling us that Jay-Z directly does not own it when that wasn't even the topic of discussion? Like, you feel me? The lobbying is crazy, Charla. The lobbying is crazy, my brother.
Yeah, I heard that.
And people ran with the whole, Jay owns Kanye catalog, but that's not true. Kanye just playing the victim and looking for sympathy per usual.
Jesus.
And I did Google who owns Kanye West masters, and according to Google,
All right, that's Google. You can't really believe that.
appreciate you.
He
went.
Unk the bunk.
Kanye went in Academic's basement. Where was that at?
No, they weren't in the basement. Academics
Okay.
flew to LA.
She been-
I had to think
It was
about
a
it.
hotel. It was a
It
hotel.
was like a hotel.
Jess be so shady. She don't even watch the content. That's how you could even say something like that. If you would have, you don't even have to watch the content because I didn't watch it. I seen clips. If you would have done your job well enough to at least, if you know this is a topic for today, at least do a quick Google. Do your Googles at least to be like, all right, I'm not going to watch this shit. I ain't really fucking with the hood. I fuck with the Timbs. The chain is a little wild. But, this is what happened. Unless your whole role is to just say the most outrageous, incorrect things. And I fuck with Jess. That's not shade at her, but it's like too many times I'm seeing her say things that clearly show she's not aware of whatever they're talking about. She just has comments.
In that story, Unk. Appreciate you.
He went.
Unk the bunk.
Kanye went in Academic's basement. Where was that at?
No, they weren't in the basement. Academics
Okay.
flew to LA. I had to think
It was a
about it.
hotel. It was a
It was
hotel.
like a hotel, and then they were like outside of somewhere. But yeah, he flew to.
I'm in the hotel, motel, holiday. Ew! Shout out to Pitbull. Hey, Charlamagne tried to confirm that Jay doesn't own it. Who knows? According to his source, the same source that told me if you drink too much orange juice, you might grow a third leg. These are the same sources, people. Anonymous. Just believe it. That's what that means. Believe me. But why? Because somebody told me. Somebody that's important. I don't know. What the fuck? Shout out to them, though. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. All right, let's move on. Let's move the fuck on. All right. Where are we? Where are we right now? Oh, good one. Good one right here, people. I want to get into this. How do I find this? Let's do it this way. Maybe I can find... Let's see if we can find it this way. This has to be the first thing that pops up. It's the most popular video. Maybe it's not. Here we go. Bam. So this is what I wanted to get into. Not too sure who this person is. Not sure that it even matters. But I did see this video and this take. Let me zoom out a little bit so maybe we can see a little bit more of it. Yeah, here we go. All right. So according to this person and a large population on the internet, the Nokia video dropped. With that, it's Drake. With that comes, people are wondering, is he answering to Kendrick? Is he trolling him? Is he responding? So, a lot of think pieces and content came out about it. So this person asks, or says rather, Drake quietly observed the mediocrity and demonstrated a superior approach, the GOAT. Clearly this is a Drake fan. it's just a weird space that we're in now when you got to be a fan of one person and the other person you got to completely shit on. I can't get jiggy with that shit. But hey, this is where we are. You like one of them, you better not like the other one, or you gonna get DP'd or something. I don't know. I don't know what the consequences are liking both. But hey, apparently they must be, because there's a lot of people that don't like the other side because of the side that they feel that they're on. So let's go ahead and watch this video. It's a side-by-side comparison of the Drake Nokia music video with the Not Like Us music video and Kendrick's Super Bowl halftime show. Let's watch it.
Is it back? Is it heat? Is it FB? Was it done?
What's gonna make?
Is it Mark?
What's gonna make?
Where's the function?
Where the fuck the function? I'm a ice boat, we all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake an ass in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah.
Is that your bestie?
Is it back?
Okay, we'll get into it one more time. I mean, you know what? Yo, this is actually true. Drake is definitely mocking Kendrick Lamar. My source told me. I have a source. Who you ask? You want to know who? I can't tell you. It's my source. My source confirmed it. Drake is taking more shots at Kendrick Lamar in this music video. My source told me. Let's watch it one more time. We can dissect it. Okay, if we want to go frame by frame. A hallway. I guess we could look at a hallway being like mockery. You know what I mean? This is the beginning of in terms of the bottom video. This is the beginning of the Not Like Us video when the original version of Squabble Up plays. The one that we didn't hear on the album. I'm not gonna lie, I like this version from the Not Like Us intro more than the album version. Still like the album version, but I do like this one more. All right, so Drake is, in a hall, or this is a set, but it's, the dimensions and the width of the hallway looks to be similar. You know what I mean? Similar walking speed. You know what I mean? Similar headgear. My source may be onto something.
Is it back? Is it heat? Is it FB?
Okay, so now they're now facing the camera. Whoa! Whoa! They're facing the camera. They're both facing the camera. Oh shit.
Is it done? Is it Mark? Where's the function?
Where the fuck the function? I'm a ice boat, we all like Gretzky.
There's a lot more that I saw, and maybe we could find another video, because although I'm trolling in this take, it was some of it that was like, oh shit, I could get jiggy with that. I could believe it. Not so much this video. We'll find another one, but let me play it again. Finish playing it.
I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake an ass in the
All right, so they're spinning.
club with your homegirls. Take a
All right, so that's that video. Let me try to find another one. Let me see. Nokia, Drake, Kendrick. Let's see if we can find it just searching that. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so this is another one. Keeping culture alive is this page right here. Okay, so Drake mocking Kendrick's Super Bowl performance in Nokia video. The next album is going to be fire. My source told me, in case y'all are wondering, my source told me the next album is going to be fire. You could put money on it. I have a source. Who's the source? Who? I can't tell you. It's my source. Just know that my source won't lie. Apparently, that's when motherfuckers have anonymous sources, they just are all-knowing beings that will know all the information, and you don't have to doubt them because it's always true. My source told me this shit gonna be fire. So these are more comparative to that last video, maybe a little bit more. So, you know, you got the, what do you call this? The obviously it's a circle, but I don't know what you would call it. I can't think of anything witty right now. You know, you got this one, different angle, obviously, but I guess you can say it's somewhat similar. And then you got this one. Man, look at this. This is a whole fucking screenshot. So, some more, you know, a little bit more comparisons. Let's see what else we can find. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, so we got a double XL video. Let's watch this. Fans think Drake is trolling Kendrick Lamar in Nokia video. What do you think? Oh, I seen this brother's video. I did appreciate. This is the one I think I saw that I appreciated the most. I wonder who his sources are. Let's watch his video. So, do we think he's trolling Kendrick Lamar in this Nokia video? What do y'all think? Put it in the comments. Put it in the chat if you're here right now. What do we think? Let's see. Let's see.
Is Drake throwing subliminal shots in his Nokia video? Fans are breaking this down frame by frame, debating if he's trolling Kendrick Lamar or if it's just a coincidence. Let's take a look. For starters, some fans pointed out the dance moves in Nokia looks a lot like Kendrick's moves in Squabble Up. Now check this out. One user pointed out the similarities between the hallway scene in Not Like Us and the hallway scene in Nokia. But I think the more interesting thing is if you look closely in the background, you see the classic Nokia snake game and it's surrounding Drake. Now, some fans feel like this could be Drake's way of calling out the snakes in the industry who he feels teamed up against him. Several fans also posted side-by-sides of K-Dot's Super Bowl performance and Drake with his dancers in the Nokia video. Next up, let's talk NBA cameos. Kendrick had DeMar DeRozan, a Compton native and Not Like Us, while Drake brought in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a fellow Canadian. Is it just a basketball theme? Or is Drake making sure he reps his city the same way Kendrick reps his? Now, the part that people are talking about the most is the ending in both these music videos. Not Like Us has a caged owl symbolizing Drake being trapped, while in Nokia, Drake's OVO owl is set free. So this could be Drake flipping the narrative. But what do y'all think? Is Drake playing chess or is the internet reaching here?
WW video, brother. First of all, I want to shout out to the Yankee fitted that my man is wearing. I also want to notice and look in his background. Brother, if that's your bed, please make it up next time, my brother. That shit looks crazy. The unmade bed, if that's what that is in the background, looks fucking crazy, brother. Please make that shit up. But let's get into the content, what he showed. This is what I was getting to. You know, it is just camera work. So that isn't really mocking, but I can see because Drake is smart and he knows whatever either of these guys do for the foreseeable future is going to be compared and contrasted to what the other guy did. So if he knows this and he is working with Theo Scudra, filmmaker, longtime collaborator with Drizzy. Let me just, for the sake of saying that, I want y'all to see who I'm talking about. This is the guy right here. He worked and shot the video for Drizzy. He did a lot of phenomenal videos for the boy, so that's who that is. That's who I was talking about. It could just be him showing off, doing like, know what I mean, nice camera work. It could be with the direction from Drake, like, hey, ooh, excuse me, like, hey, I want to do scene by scene everything that nigga did. And this is the side of it where people are now, depending on what quote unquote side you're on. I don't know why you have to pick a side, but if you're on the Drake side, people are saying, hey, let me show you how to really do it. This is how you should have did it. This is more creative. This is insert Drake fan glazing. The Kendrick side, you know, what they're going to say, oh, yo, look, the inspiration is there. The influence is there. Here, let me just show y'all some of these tweets. What's bro name? Homie right here that claims to be family or affiliated somehow with K-Dot and them. Let me see. Let's just see how. If he tweets a lot, it's probably gonna take me a while to find it. Okay, no, here we go. Here we go. Let's see how we can find it. God damn it! Why can't we find it? We can never find it when I'm looking for it. All right, maybe I can't find it. Basically, he tweeted something like, yo, look at the influence. Dot with the influence. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, there you go. Look right here. Not like us, better. Dot set the trends. It's okay to admit it. Stealing sauce button. Now they all of a sudden got a video full of black chicks. Yeah, somebody took notes from the real GOAT. I can understand your point, brother, but it seems a little short-sighted. Seems a bit short-sighted is all I'm trying to say, man. There's no way to confirm this. Unless you got sources like me and Charlemagne, then it's pretty easy to confirm. But you niggas ain't got sources. Niggas ain't got no sources, bro. Only me and Charlemagne got the sources. So whatever we say is true. Whatever we say is true. So that's the chatter. Let's see how much more we can find about this same thing, and then we're going to move on. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait, no. We got to go back here. Okay, let's see. Can we find anything else? Drake stealing the concepts of Kendrick's Not Like Us in Super Bowl. When I see tweets nowadays, I'd be skeptical about who's a real person and who isn't. Because even the style of way they're writing seems very AI generated. And trust me, I will know. I use AI to generate all of my YouTube descriptions and titles for that part. That's a little gem right there. Anybody making YouTube content, ChatGPT is your friend. All right, so there's that. Nokia is now number one again, or number one globally on Apple Music, not just, you know what I mean, in certain regions, globally. And it dethroned Kendrick's Luther to take that spot. My boy said, is AI team Drake or Kendrick? AI, apparently, from what people are trying to allude to, is since Kendrick was allegedly using bots, AI might be team K-Dot. Shit, they might be squabbling up on the West Coast. They might be, hey, squabble up. They might be squabbling up. Who knows? Y'all let me know. Throw some comments. Let me know how you feel. If this was a case of trolling, if Drake was just trying to put out a video. At this point, Drake is a petty guy. And he is very calculated and meticulous. It's wild to say that because that was what he exactly was not in this battle. Hey. There's that. Let me know how you feel about it. And like that, we are moving on. I think this is probably, now that we're here and I couldn't find that other topic, this is the best time to go ahead and get into Lil Wayne, the Carter 6. Lil Wayne is about to drop the Carter 6, y'all. Holy cow. Holy cow. The Carter 6, bro. The fact that we are on 6 Carters, for me, is wild to start with that alone. We're going to watch this video. But to start with that, Carter 6 dropping is insane. It is dropping. You can pre-order it now. Carter 6 dropping 6/6/25. Wow. What marketing. Marketing and the date is also cool. I remember when the first Carter dropped. I remember when the second Carter dropped. I remember everything I was doing when each Carter dropped. The third one, which is probably arguably his most successful. Let's just get into that before we even play any of this. Let's do a little bit of background. And then we do have some people that left me some voice messages. We could get into that. I haven't, which is probably not the best. I have not screened these audio recordings, so forgive me now if they on there wilding. Because I didn't, and now that I'm thinking about that, I'm not doing this again in terms of not screening these shits, because it could get crazy. I'm going to need to have someone else, because I wanted to listen to it in real time and not have an opinion already. So I might need to get somebody else to screen it for me next time. Lil Wayne the Carter. The first Carter came out in 2004. I remember exactly where I was. Go DJ was out. Damn, I miss my dogs. Phenomenal. June 29th. Okay, so it came out in June also. The Carter 2, man, I remember running around Far Rock, Queens. Oh, next year it came out, December. So about a year and 6 months since the last one. The Carter 2 is arguably my favorite of the Carter series. Fireman was on that record. Money on My Mind was on that record. Best Rapper Alive. Best Rapper Alive. Best Rapper Alive was on there. And then, boom, the Carter 3 is when it all changed. A milli. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up the Wikipedia page so maybe we can look into what each of these sold and then get into a little bit more about each of them. Okay, so I remember the Carter 3 definitely sold a mill first week. Facts. Here we go. With opening day sales figured approximately 423,000 copies, the Carter actually debuted number 1 on the Billboard chart, selling 1,005,545 copies in the first week. That's insane. Because this is a time prior to streaming. If you're watching this and you only know the streaming era, this is before streaming ever existed. You had to physically walk your ass to the store. You could barely order the shit online if you really wanted to. And go cop that motherfucker. So that's how much that sold. My boy said Carter 3 got to be the most memorable. It's definitely the most memorable, 100%. Carter 3. And then Carter 4, you know, was a little bit, I don't want to say Wayne wasn't the guy no more in hip hop. Drake has ushered in he was ushered into the game by Wayne. So think about that. Wayne was coming off of his biggest album to date, one of the biggest albums in hip hop. I would actually be interested to see how many albums that sold in general compared to other albums in hip hop. But this is around the time Carter 4 where Wayne, as big as he was as an artist, he was ushering in 2 other what eventually led to be great artists, Nicki Minaj and Drizzy. This is 2011. I remember the songs on here. John was on this. She Will, 6'7", How to Love, Nightmares of the Bottom. Phenomenal goddamn records, bro. I'm telling you, like, this one sold. Oh, wait, no. We got to go down here. So this is when you could start downloading a little bit. This is iTunes. Apple Music and streaming wasn't yet out there, but you could download. You had iTunes on your computer. It wasn't really on your phone unless you had an iPhone, but you could download it. So it had 300,000 downloads in the first 4 days online only, which broke an iTunes record, which was set by Watch the Throne. There's a whole history there too. And then it debuted selling 964,000 in its first week. So damn near only 40,000 less than the Carter 3. That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Okay, let's make our way to the next one, Carter 5, and then we're gonna make our way into the Carter 6 and get into the shits here. The Carter 5 sold pretty well, if I'm not lying. This is his 12th studio album. 12th. I don't think this is how you spell 12th. But hey, maybe it is 12th. Maybe it is. Maybe I can't spell. The Carter 5. This was probably the least memorable of the Carters. Not for any reasons other than it came out years after the others. This came out in 2018. So from 2011, remember he went through the whole battle with the Free Weezy campaign. He was beefing with Birdman. He wanted his bread. So it took a long time before the Carter 5 came out. He had Kendrick on there, XXXTentacion, RP to my boy. Nicki was on there, you know what I'm saying? Drake was not on this album. I do want to point that out. Because that's going to be part of a couple of takes I'm going to have for the Carter 6. Drake was not on this project in any capacity. 2018. Okay, and then here we are, 2025, the Carter 6. is set to go ahead and drop on 6/6/25. Let's watch this video. We get into some takes. I'm going to play these recordings. And here we go. Let's go.
I'll do myself, but it ain't hard to just do myself, so that's what I was put here for a reason. It might be hard to outdo myself, but it ain't hard to just do myself, so that's what I do.
They call me Weezy, baby, if you're nasty.
So now I'm gonna make these platinum plaques and I'm gonna teach the game.
All right, so pretty generic trailer. No new content, just compilation of older videos. This is clearly an older interview where he's talking about what he does. I'm gonna just do what I do, and when I do it, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it for real. He got into his shit. So, speculation. I'm gonna play some of these videos. I mean, this audio. I'm gonna actually pull them up now so I can cue them up. What do we think? What do we think, chat? What do we think, YouTube? First of all, my first question is, do you think Drake is going to be on this project? I can't remember the last time we seen a Drake and Weezy collab. Can we speculate what might be going on there? I know it's always respect and admiration from Drake's side and even from Wayne's side. That doesn't mean people can't see eye to eye from time to time, and I'm not accusing them of that. I'm just asking, what do we think? What do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? What do we think? I Am Not a Human Being. Yep, he definitely was in his bag in that hiatus from 2011 to 2018. He was doing the dedications. He was doing the he was definitely in the bag, 100%. So with that being said, I want to start getting into some of these audios. And like I said, I didn't screen this. I'm not going to do this cold till next time because I don't want anybody to be wilding out on here. So let's go ahead and listen to some of these recordings, see how people feel, how they feel about the Carter 5 dropping. Let's get into it. First one. First recording. Shout out to TD Money. Shout out to the homie TD Money. Let's go ahead and see what TD Money had to say. Let's get it going. This isn't real time. Like I said, forgive me if it gets crazy. Hey, I apologize to YouTube and Twitch in advance. Let's go.
Yeah, my boy 2 got me on this bitch. Hey, man, you talking about this new Carter 6. All I got to say is Wayne ain't had a good album since I was a child. Carter 3 is as good as that shit got. Wayne album discography is horrible. Non-mixtape album, trash. So I'm predicting more trash with this. More trash. We'll listen, though. Gonna give a full listen, and I'm coming in open. My prediction, though, trash. Think it's gonna suck. Wayne isn't good at albums because he can't stay on topic. Nigga doesn't have any topics, and he don't ever talk about shit. So I think it's gonna suck. Bro.
Oh, shout out to TD. Shout out to my homie TD. I'm not upset with that point right there. I'm not upset with that because a lot of people have echoed the same testament for some time now that Wayne doesn't make the best albums in real time. I mean, in more modern time. The Carter 3, as good as it was, just like my boy says, Wayne is not the rapper that stays on topic that much. He can, Mrs. Officer, he'll stay on topic. But that's why records like A Milli, which is no topic, sell so well and does so well. Now, however, Wayne is really the father in this more modern era that a lot of artists, you can clearly see some of his DNA in the way they make music. Because it's non-consistent. It's not linear with the topic. So the line before may not necessarily even connect to the line that's coming after it. However, the shit slaps. It does make sense in terms of if it's a punchline or something. But topically, it usually doesn't make sense. So I could understand that take. That is a respectable take. He's saying he's going in open. He's going in with, you know what I mean, honest ears. He's not expecting it to be that good. I do want to play it one more time. Let's play it one more time so we can just, you know what I mean, let him get his shit off one more time. Let's go.
Yeah, my boy 2 got me on this bitch. Hey, man, you talking about this new Carter 6. All I got to say is Wayne ain't had a good album since I was a child. Carter 3 is as good as that shit got. Wayne album discography is horrible. Non-mixtape album, trash. So I'm predicting more trash with this. More trash. We'll listen, though. Gonna give a full listen, and I'm coming in open. My prediction, though, trash. Think it's gonna suck. Wayne isn't good at albums because he can't stay on topic. Nigga doesn't have any topics, and he don't never talk about shit. So I think it's gonna suck. I think it's gonna suck, bro.
Hey, fair take. He don't stay on topic. His last really good album in its entirety was really the Carter 3. If I was just showing y'all all of these albums, like the Carter 5 is the most recent Carter from 2018, and this was post the Cash Money deal that he was fighting to get out of. It's a lot of skips on this goddamn album. I'm not gonna lie. Like even the Carter 4. And to keep it a buck, I don't remember many of these records. I remember Don't Cry with my homie X, because that was my guy. He got a song with Travis Scott. I didn't even know they ever made music together. Let It Fly. I can't remember that record. I remember Dark Side of the Moon and Mona Lisa with Kendrick and Nicki. I remember those. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these shits I don't remember. I remember Hitters. A lot of this shit I don't remember. And it got 23 songs. With bonuses, that bitch go up to 33. So, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. But this was a big album. This was a big album because it was his first return to the Carter series after everything he's been through. You know what I'm saying? Solid take. Can't hate. I agree, bro. Solid take. That was a solid take. I can't hate on that either. All right, next one. Let's get into the next voicemail. This is from the homie Paris. My homie Big Perry, Paris LaRouge. Let's get into it. See what he had to say. Coincidentally, these first two voice recordings are the same length, 45 seconds. Let's see.
What's good, too? It's your boy Paris. Let's talk about the Carter 6, man. Look, no debate, Wayne's one of the GOATs. But I do think he is past his prime. My favorite Carter personally is the Carter 3, and it's going to be hard for him to top that, in my opinion. But I am looking forward to some tough punchlines. That's one of the main things I fuck with Wayne for is his punchlines. I hope also that he collabs with people out of the ordinary, people he wouldn't usually collab with. So that would be cool for me. Of course, I'm going to tap in regardless, but I don't know if it's going to be his best work, but I just want to hear some good punchlines and some bops from Wayne.
Hey, shout out to my homie Big Perry, Paris. Another W take, like solid. You know what I'm saying? That's more so along the lines. This is we're all in real time. Like I said, I haven't listened to any of these. So the fact that the first two are saying the kind of the same thing, hey, I fuck with Wayne. He's a GOAT. He's not really the guy I look to for the albums, however. I'm looking for the punchlines. Like I mentioned, I'm looking for the punchlines. I'm hoping he might have a bop. You know what I mean? He got a bop on there that might ring off somewhere when you outside. I'm looking forward to that. However, like my first two homies said, hey, the Carter 3 was the last one that we could all agree upon that, hey, this was the one. This was the last one that he put out album-wise. That was dope. We all saying, hey, we're going to check in. We're gonna listen to it. We're not going to disrespect. This is Wayne. This is Weezy Wee. Weezy F Baby, please say the baby. You know what I'm saying? This is Dwayne Carter. This is Young Money CEO, Young Money founder. You know what I mean? He gave us Drake. He gave us Tyga. He gave us Nicki Minaj. So you got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? There's no It ain't no disrespect, but I see everybody's take. I'm gonna play it one more time, just like I did my homie TD, and then we're gonna get into one more, and we could talk. I'm gonna probably place a call. I might place a call to get somebody live to talk about it.
What's good, too? It's your boy Paris. Yeah, let's talk about the Carter 6, man. Look, no debate, Wayne's one of the GOATs. But I do think he is past his prime. My favorite Carter personally is the Carter 3, and it's going to be hard for him to top that, in my opinion. But I am looking forward to some tough punchlines. That's one of the main things I fuck with Wayne for is his punchlines. I hope also that he collabs with people out of the ordinary, people he wouldn't usually collab with. So that would be cool for me. Of course, I'm going to tap in regardless, but I don't know if it's going to be his best work, but I just want to hear some good punchlines and some bops from Wayne.
And I agree, man. I'm interested to see who he collabs with. That is always, for me, for any project, any rapper, any artist, especially rappers, actually. I'm curious to see who they tap in with and collab with outside of the norm. Like I'm done with rappers all collaborating with each other, and I'm actually pretty glad that Drake is in the position that he's in now, because he could just say, fuck y'all, I don't even need y'all needed me. I was the motherfucker giving y'all the records. That's why every song sound like Drake featuring Drake. I was that guy. I'm curious to see Wayne where he's at. I don't want to see Future and everybody I'm about to name I fuck with. I don't want to see Future on there. It's fucking predictable and regular. I don't want to see Lil Baby on there. Predictable, regular. I want to see a nigga like Gene Dawson. I want to see somebody like Tizo Touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Like newer artists, but also outside of the realm of hip hop. I'm honestly tired of rappers collaborating together because we get the same old watered down bullshit. It's the same old thing all the damn time, bro. It's the same thing. So I agree. I want to see who he collabs with. I'm not expecting it to be his best work. And I'm also just curious to hear new Wayne music. Wayne is a guy that whatever he puts out, you're going to listen to it because it's Wayne. He done build up that credibility. His credit score is high. So you're going to listen and respect him. You know what I mean? Even if he doesn't want to buy the car. That's like when you go to the car dealership and your credit is phenomenal. And you might just be looking. They're going to hear you out for whatever you got to say because your credit score is high. And they want to make this sale. So I'm curious to see. All right, we got one more. This is from... Who's this from? This is from my homie Big Kang. Shout out to Big Kang. Let's see what my boy Kang had to say.
Man, look, all I'm going to say is Wayne better come correct. And he better not be on no Playboy Cardi and all this other wave riding shit. He need to come correct. I'm not anticipating. I'm not ecstatic for this drop. But as a fan of the man that is Weezy Dwayne, he just need to come save a little bit of this rap shit, man. No beef, no nothing. Just give me some really dope records. Show your versatility. Show who you are. But if he do any copying and pasting, I'm gonna be highly upset and I might fight somebody. Don't know who, but I'm gonna fight somebody, bro. Because I feel like hip hop needs like something really, 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 really refreshed. And if anybody can do it, it's that Louisiana, man.
Hey, another W take. Shout out to... I like this. And this is why I appreciate this. People fuck with me to the point where they're not going to send me no bullshit. So, like I said, I didn't screen any of these recordings just because I seen who sent them to me. And I respect all three of these brothers for sure. And I know they respect me. So I appreciate y'all sending those. It's love. My boy Big Kang echoed the same sentiment that Paris and TD said. Hey, I hope it's in a take that I had. I hope it's refreshing. I don't want to hear more of the same shit. By that, I mean, I don't want to hear the features. He's saying the same thing of, yo, please don't come with no copy pasting of what already exists nowadays. It doesn't mean you have to come and make some groundbreaking new sonic. You know what I mean? You don't have to introduce new sonics to the game, a new flow. Not that we're against it, but we're not expecting or anticipating that. Just give us good music. Just give us good music. Please, that's all we ask for. We just want good music, man. We really just want the good music. So, I think I'm done with this topic. I was going to make a call, but I know if I did that, it's going to extend it for another like 15, 20 minutes. You know what? Y'all let me know. Y'all tell me. Should I call somebody to get their take live on air? Should I do it? Fuck it. I'm going to do it. Hopefully they are available. Get a quick call in and we can see. Run it. Facts. Let's go. Let's see if we can do it. Damn, no answer? Oh, damn. It's all good, chat. I don't think we got it.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah, no, we ain't got it. We ain't got it today. That was my lifeline. We'll see if they'll call back. I hope they call back, because if they call back when I'm not talking about this topic, I probably won't answer. Because it's just gonna fuck up the continuity of what we got going on so far. Let me send a quick text real quick, see if they're available. I could do it like that. Those were all of the voice messages, and I do like that. I fuck with that. I'm gonna do that more often. I do still want people to screen it for me. So, because the more I start doing it, it's gonna be, you're gonna get some weirdos out there that's gonna want to try to play like some explicit shit and be weird about it because they don't respect nobody trying to build and do something to improve. People think shit is a joke all the time, so. Oh, okay. Look, we got some. Damn, I hate that. Yeah, so it's over for that. In real time, so let's go ahead. I wish I would have seen this before. I didn't see this prior, but we got it here. We're just going to follow up on a topic we was just talking about. This is in relation to Kanye, to Jay-Z, and his Masters thing. Here we go. These are some text messages that came out. I think. Oh, so this is just Ye responding. So this is in regards to Charlemagne and Jay-Z Masters conversation that we just had. And wow, look at me, W streamer. I be showing things in real time that I can now show you updates in the same stream that I didn't even know was going to happen. I couldn't prepare for this. I couldn't plan for this. And I just found this. Luckily, I pulled up Twitter on my phone. Let's get into it. So, Charlemagne and Jay-Z Masters conversation that we just watched on the Breakfast Club. Let's get into it. So, this is apparently someone texting Ye. I'm going to assume it's DJ Academics because they have a new friendship. They're building the friendship now, and he says they talk. Now, I'm going to read this as much as I can without... It's clearly on the screen already, but I'm going to read it as much as I can without being too problematic. And I'm not problematic. It's just what might be said or shown might be. So, hey, forgive me. All right, it starts with... it starts hilarious already. Jay-Z white ass is going too far. Remember the song? Remember that False Idol song? I guess that was an older text. And then it goes into... Charlemagne says Jay-Z didn't own your masters. Is that true? You know what? I'm not sure. Oof. Charlemagne won't speak up on how those women are trafficking my black kids. And thank you for posting how Chloe is promoting an 11-year-old black girl acting too grown. He won't speak up against my position against them people. I'm editing in real time, y'all. He'll only speak up against me. What if 80% of what I say is fact and 20% was opinion or something I was misinformed about? My sentiment is still the same. It's a good point. I'm not a nigga who understands publishing and masters usage, etc. I always ask, what's the point of owning the master tapes if you don't own a tape deck? So who does Charlamagne say owns them? I'm happy I said it out loud so I can find out. Niggas been blackballed from having any legal representation. Somebody said, how is he almost 3 decades into his career and not know how publishing works? Fair question. Very fair question. I think that was everything. Let me see. How much more do we have that we can update with? Okay, that's about it. These are just tweets. I thought it was going to be a lot more into this, but these are just tweets. I could have probably left this out for next stream. This might be the first ever text message pre-interview. Who should I ask about? All right, well, not much of an update. Probably didn't even need to get into that, but I'm glad I showed it. All right. Lil Wayne album. I'm excited about it. I'm not excited about what I'm going to hear. I just hope it is something refreshing, like all of my people said. I'm looking forward to that much of it. All right, let's keep going. How long have we been streaming, y'all? Let's take a look. We've been on for 1 hour and 11 minutes. 1 hour and 11 minutes. I am vibing. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What else can we find? All right, we did that. We did that. Oh, this is one I really wanted to talk about right here. I really wanted to talk about this one here. So, this is another one I wanted to get into really quickly. Or maybe not even quickly. I have opinions about this one here. I have is actually also following up on a lot of videos that I do. This is why I love streaming and where I've put myself in terms of posting on YouTube and all of the things. I stream about stuff that seemingly, and this might just be the internet nowadays, there's always going to be a follow-up to the story. So it's like you can follow the timeline and chronologically follow all of these stories from my point of view and from the actual point of view of what's going on, because I am showing you the content, but I love that I get to show you my point of view and how it may grow, stay the same, or change. You know what I'm saying? So this is a topic that I did talk about. Let me find it first, and then we could get into it. It is a Joe Budden podcast clip. Shout out to the pod. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Boom. 6 minute and 40-second clip. Here we go. So, this is Joe Budden and Ish debating the Kanye West fallout with Jim Jones. Ye dropped $2 million for a crypto connect, only to get ghosted on a PDF of clothing designs, leaving Joe to argue its business while Ish believes that it was wrong. Ye did you a favor? You should do a favor back. Tit for tat. We can get into it. I'm going to play what the guys have to say. I'm going to have to get this framed right because I am going to have to blur this out on YouTube. And I apologize, y'all, but this is just how the game goes. Shout out to me for learning this. So here we go. Let me give you a quick take. They had a fallout. Jim Jones was with Kanye in Tokyo recently. Jim Jones, Kanye, Tokyo. I showed this video. This image before of them, him, Justin LeBoy. You know, they were in the clubs. They were out there. Ye said it was because Jim was wanted to work on some clothes. You know what I mean? Fashion shit. Who else would you come to? Kanye referred to himself as the king. He was like, yo, Jim said he wanted to work on some clothes. So he was like, all right, yo, let me see what all the young niggas is doing in Harlem and NY. Bring it to the king. Bring it to the king. Let the king see what's going on. And essentially, they fell out because Jim set up a meeting with some crypto guys to have a meeting with Ye. him setting up that meeting, the crypto guys was going to give him $2 million. Ye said, fuck it, I ain't bet. I want you to get this 2 M's. I'm going to take the meeting. I'm not even going to ask you for any of it. But then they fell out because Kanye then after asked him, hey, can you put a PDF file together of, you know, those designs I've been asking you for? And Jim tried to tell him he didn't know how to do it. Kanye took that as disrespect. I would take that as disrespect for many reasons. I'm going to give it my own examples, but let's watch the clip. It's 6 minutes and 40 seconds. I may play the whole thing. I'm probably going to stop it from time to time, so forgive me. I'm going to tell y'all that now. Sorry. I might stop it, but we're going to go as much as we can. Let's see.
He said he would meet with some crypto dude for Jim. Jim set it up. Jim would be paid a percentage, which broke down to $2 million. Kanye found out, still took the meeting, and Jim got paid. In return, Kanye asked Jim, send him a PDF of all the new latest fashion trends and designs and styles that the young niggas in New York is doing. And Jim hit him back and said, I don't know how to do a PDF. Which Kanye took offense to because it's like, okay, even if you don't, you just got $2 million. You don't think you could have figured out how to go get a PDF done or get it done if you just got $2 million? Which sounds like it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
All
it
the
does.
sense.
It do. It makes sense.
It does make sense,
If
nigga.
that story is true, that's wow. You make a couple million, you make a couple 100,000, you make a couple thousand, you can pay somebody to make a PDF.
You can manage to go to Kinko's.
Yeah.
And get
Nigga, fuck Kinko's. Mel with her old ass. And damn, I didn't even mean to say that. I'm sorry, Mel. See, this is why I'm live and my brain just be going. Kinko's don't even exist no more, Mel. It's FedEx office now, ma. I'm sorry. And fuck that, nigga. You could go to Fiverr. You could find somebody on the internet. You have a young nigga around you. This is what Kanye said. You got a young nigga around you or somebody around you that can help you make a goddamn PDF file, nigga. Don't tell me you can't do it, because it just shows me, nigga, you don't respect me enough. You gonna lie to me because you didn't even fucking try, bro.
get somebody to do that for you.
Exactly.
I think they was doing a collab.
Go to Kinko's.
You make a couple million, you make a couple 100,000, you make a couple thousand, you can pay somebody to make a PDF.
You can manage to go to Kinko's and get somebody to do that for you.
Exactly.
I think they was doing a collab, or they was piling on some clothing shit, and that's when he said, like, whatever styles that you already got, send me the PDF of all the shit. I think if I just made $2 million off you,
We'll find a way.
If I didn't know how to do it, I would have hired somebody and gave him $5,000 to send you whatever you needed. And not just that, just to further that relationship, because I know you are a cash cow, and I could potentially make another $2, $3, $4, $5 million with you. I would have got it done.
Yeah.
I'm on the other side.
Well, fuck, I hate when this does this, bro. My bad, y'all. I don't know what just happened.
Jim would. I'm not sending
cash cow, and I could potentially make another $2, $3, $4, $5 million with you. I would have got it done.
Yeah.
I'm on the other side.
Well, no, not necessarily.
I'm on the other side.
If I'm able to get a come up off of you, and you saying some wild shit that I don't want my brand to stand in line with or stand next to you, I'll do the flim too.
I'm not sending you fucking one of the greater fashion minds in our modern times, all of the new hot New York styles and trends for you to go flip and make X amount of dollars off of for that measly $2 million. That's not worth $2 million to me. Nah, I'm not sending it. Nope. I'm not sending it. Nope. Because Jim ain't dumb. Jim know he could go get a PDF made. I'm not sending it either. I ain't. Sorry. Figure it out on your own, nigga.
But you know he gonna figure it out on his own.
I don't know that.
You don't think he get somebody else to do what Jim was gonna do?
Yo,
I don't think it'll have the same sauce.
All right, so Kanye could have
Cap
had the same exact sentiment when he took a meeting for you and you got $2 million off the meeting and I ain't make shit.
I don't look at the meeting like that. That's the music. That's an old music business fucking trick. Yeah, I'm doing this for you. You make that, but yo, now do this for me. I'm gonna go make this. No, you're doing one thing in lieu of another thing. You taking the meeting and letting me get the $2 million because now when I come back and swing the block, it's gonna be 9 figures. It's gonna be 9 figures.
Yeah. That is.
But wouldn't Jim?
But
it ain't cost you. Trick in the book.
Yeah.
But I ain't cost you 9 figures.
Up.
What?
I'm just telling you.
What the fuck is he talking about? So, if I get you $2 million and I do my own deal that makes me 9 figures, I somewhat owe you money, nigga. The fuck is this nigga talking about, bro? Let's go back, bro. Like, what?
Now,
I'ma
when I
come
come
back
back and that, but yo, now do this for me, I'm gonna go make this. No, you're doing one thing in lieu of another thing. You taking the meeting and letting me get the $2 million because now
I'ma
when I
come
come
back
back and swing the block, it's gonna be 9 figures. It's gonna be 9 figures.
Yeah.
So, I let you get $2 million off the bat. If I now do something outside of you and I want to come to you for a favor, which is what we were already working on, why the fuck do you think you need any of my 9 figures, bro? You got $2 million from me. We can continue to work and make some more money together, but why the fuck would you feel obligated to any more money that I did on some other thing unless I take your exact sauce and put it into something? But I mean, bruh, what?
That is.
But wouldn't
you'll
Jim-
trick
But it
her
ain't
in.
costing
Oldest trick in the book.
Yeah.
But I ain't cost you nothing.
Yeah, and of course Parks is gonna everything Joe say.
9 figures?
Up.
What?
I'm just telling you where my head is at. I ain't telling you where yours needs to be.
True.
But
Yeah, I think that's
But
crazy.
wouldn't Jim
Yeah,
have like assumed that this was a foregone conclusion, that he was gonna spin the block and say, okay, now it's my turn?
No, I mean, it's a few things that we don't know the answers to. He made it seem like they was already in talking, like
Yeah.
they was already piling in. So they might have already been talking on some music shit. I mean, on some clothing shit. We don't know that to be true, but that's how he kind of said it. Like, you know what I mean? And he said also that he knew nothing about the $2 million. He found out about the $2 million right before the meeting.
Exactly, nigga. You didn't even tell me about the 2. Now, because you got 2 off of me and I found out, now when I go to do my own thing, if I'm going to get more, because I am Kanye, nigga. Now you feel like you need some of my 9 figures? You didn't even tell me about the 2. I had to find out. And then I didn't even ask you for none. You didn't give me no points. You didn't think about giving me no points. You damn near went behind my back over something you told me you couldn't do that you made $2 million off of and could have figured it out. See, this is one thing I don't like, bro. Like, in anything. Like, I'm a creator. I do things. I work with people. If I'm doing my own thing, whether it's like I'm working on some music, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and we a team, and I ask you like, hey man, like, I might not be able to do this. Like, I might need you to do it, and you tell me you can't do it, I'm gonna also take that as disrespect. It's because you either expect me to do the shit, or you're not even gonna respect me enough to look into how to get it done. You're gonna be like, yo, nah, you do it, so I don't know how to do it. My nigga, we in 2025. Everybody got an iPhone. YouTube exists. You could have probably found out in less than 5 minutes. That's not a feasible answer nowadays, bro. Like, come up with something else, or just tell me you lazy as fuck.
And he was like, yo, that's some bullshit that you would do that, right? Get $2 million off setting up the meeting. And I still took the meeting. Even though I felt a certain type of way about you getting $2 million off of my name, I still took the meeting to put the bread in your pocket.
Just because you're such a good guy and a good human, right?
Whatever the case may be.
Not whatever the case may be, because if you only took
We can't
the meeting,
speak for him. We can't speak for him. Whatever the case may be, I took the meeting.
we can acknowledge both sides of the coin.
All right.
So we can acknowledge it like you're just a good human and you took this meeting. Or we can acknowledge it like you took the meeting in hopes that it was a different comeback on the comeback, which is how I'm viewing it.
No, nigga, that ain't the only 2 options. Just because you offer 2 options in the moment, that ain't the only 2 options, nigga. That's not the only 2 options. It ain't, oh, I took the meeting because I'm expecting more, or I took the meeting because I'm a good guy and I wanted you to get bread. That ain't the only 2 options, bro. It could be a combination of both. We don't know. Just like Ish just said, yo, we can't speak to that. So stop trying to act like, yo, it's only 1 or 2 options. Like, niggas ain't, like, the brain ain't complex to think of other options outside of that. Like, come on, bro. Joe is good, but you're not that good, bro.
Could be.
All right.
I'm not viewing none of these niggas in the music business as, oh, you're such a good human that you're putting.
But if I
you're
found
putting
out-
all this
if I-
money in my
with the
pocket.
expectation that he would
Hell
quid pro
yeah.
quo on
Yes,
it.
But if I find,
100%.
bro, if I found out right before the meeting that you got paid $2 million just the middleman and set this up, I might be like, all right, cool. I see what type of time you on. So, all right, I'll take this meeting, and then when I come back, I want a favor from you.
And that's what,
Facts, nigga. I'm gonna keep pausing this shit because I'm I'm not gonna play this whole thing over and then respond after, because that's ridiculous. It's 6.5 minutes long. If I find out you're making money off of a meeting you set me up with, I'm wrong now to be like, all right, I didn't ask you for no money, but I'm gonna set up my own play. I gave you the favor, nigga, return the favor. If I'm making more money, so be it. I'm bigger than you. Why the fuck is that a problem?
Middleman and set this up, I might be like, all right, cool. I see what type of time you on. So, all right, I'll take this meeting, and then when I come back, I want a favor from you.
And that's what
I don't see the problem with that.
Me either. And that's what I'm saying. If that's what happened, then I really expect Jim to be all right. You got me. I made 2 on that.
I'm gonna do it.
Here's the Adobe Acrobat for you. You know what I'm saying?
Or my nigga, you might not send them all the styles. You could send them something.
Hell no, that eliminates the time for negotiation. I don't value the PDF that you are asking for at $2 million. I don't.
Oh, you saying it's more?
Yes, it's more.
So what?
No, it's not so what. It's not so what.
So then why don't...
That's not a so what thing. That's a conversation to be had.
All right,
that's not just a fucking...
It's a conversation to be had, but you didn't want to have the conversation with me when you was setting me up with some niggas to make $2 million, and I had to find out, and you didn't tell me. Joe's so full of shit. He's good at what he does, though, because he know he's talking bullshit. But, bro, you can't fucking say, hey, so be it. Like, we got to have a convo because now it's your turn to make money. It's going to be more. What the fuck are we talking about, bro?
I don't value the PDF that you are asking for at $2 million. I don't.
Oh, you saying it's more?
Yes, it's more.
So what?
No, it's not so what. It's not so what.
So then why don't...
That's not a so what thing. That's a conversation to be had.
All right,
that's not just
I'm not disagreeing with you. It could be a conversation to be had.
So I'm not
Before
sending you the PDF. It's not as simple as you texting me and saying, hey, dog, send this
But I had to find out you made $2 million off of my name, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
PDF over. No.
Hey,
let's have that conversation.
Get the fuck out of here, Joe. The fuck out of here, nigga.
People's meeting with me could have been more than 2 mil. You handled that wrong.
2 million ain't what it used to be or something, man. I feel like if you make me 2 million, I feel like I owe you some shit.
It depends on who the person is, too. 2 million to some niggas is way more than $2 million is to other niggas. Huh?
It could, and that's why I need the whole story. That's also Ye's version, and Ye has not earned our benefit of the doubt in storytelling. So I'm gonna assume I'm more inclined to trust that Jim may have a thought on this that would make it make sense.
Is not gonna share.
Yeah. And I'm sure it's something like what you were saying, not for nothing.
Or y'all music business niggas be trying that shit where y'all fucking do some shit and then spin the block to get something more valuable. Hell no, get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's just relationship. Like if I scratch your back, scratch mine.
Nah, it's a trick.
And not only that, it could have just been a timing thing. Hey,
the fact that Joe has this take, he knows he's full of shit because he's the same nigga that fucking screwed his quote-unquote friends out of money. Allegedly. I can't prove that. I don't have the source. But the niggas that saying he did it seems pretty adamant that he did it, and they are sticking to this line in this story when Joe's shit has changed so many times. It just seems like when it comes to business, Joe is going to figure out a way that he wants to always have the upper hand on whoever he's doing business with. That's a fact. So I'm not surprised by him saying like, "Hey, yo, you know, I gave you $2 million. I might not have given it to you out of my pocket, but off of my name, you got that. You didn't even tell me this was going on. I found out and still let you do it. Gave you, you know what I mean? You got the bread. It could have ended there. And if it ended there, now I'm looking like, yo, damn, I'm a sucker. But then I'm like, all right, we already working on something. Let me go ahead and, you know what we was talking about? Go ahead and send it. I want to see what it looked like. Now is a problem. Now we need to have another conversation. You didn't have the conversation with me initially to get the fucking $2 million. Not that I had to sign off on it, but you didn't tell me you setting me up with these people was going to make you money. I had to find this out, and I still didn't even ask you for any, and you didn't even offer to give me none. You full of shit, Joe.
I did this, and we had this meeting. I'm not fucking with you at all.
Listen,
I don't know how to do it.
And I'm aware that my views are maybe of the minority, but if it's on the strength of the relationship, then it's not scratch my back, scratch your back. It's on the strength of the relationship.
Yeah, so
let's call it what it is, which is some transactional shit and a way to eliminate the conversation of trying to establish true value of something. That's all I got for it. That's in closing for me.
I bet it is, motherfucker. I bet it is. I'm going to say, Jim, you wrong. If that's what really went down, and we didn't get Jim's side of the story, you got to hear both sides, so I'm not going to hold it against him. But if that's what went down, you wrong for lying and saying you don't know how to do a PDF. Even if that was the truth, you could have figured it out. You just made 2 M's. You could have figured it out. You could have found someone to do it for you. You could have, 5 seconds, Google.com. How do I make a PDF? It's on. You have an iPhone. Takes about 5 seconds. 20 seconds, depending on how many files you're trying to put together. I think Joe is full of shit. He does a podcast, though, one of the biggest in hip-hop, so I do understand he has to be facetious about certain things. He's just so good at what he does that you can never distinguish between his actual opinion and his podcast opinion, which is a great business model. Clap it up for them. Clap it up for that. All right, at this moment, I am going to take a quick break, a quick commercial break. We are at an hour and a half. I do want to go ahead and hit the bathroom. I've been drinking all type of liquids over here. Give me about 2 minutes, maybe even 3. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Please.
We now no question, 100 last day bands don't stretch it. What do you reckon?
Fuck my career for a second. Hey, we back, baby. We back. More topics. We back, baby. Hey. Thanks for waiting on me. All right, just following up on this, I did see some other things about the Ye and Academics interview. You know, people are going to be having their opinions, which they got the right to. I ain't, I'm not the guy to be like, I'm going to question and critique it, but because I want to know where you coming from. A lot of people be talking that isn't from a truthful or a meaningful place, i.e. Charlamagne is talking from a place of not liking Ye. Joe is talking from a place of just trying to be a motherfucking contrarian. But I do respect people's opinion, so if that's how you really feel, hey, I wanted to get into this. This is OG shit right here. A lot of people may not even know who bro right here is. If you don't, you should do your research. If you do, shout out to you. This is Bill Bellamy. Bill Bellamy. How to be a player. Bill Bellamy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know Bill Bellamy, man, do some research. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. Punisher. All of the fire joints. Love Jones. Cousin Skeeter. How to be a player. You know, Bill Bellamy is a legend. But here we go. Bill Bellamy says Kanye West needs some real ones around him. That's going to be honest with him. So, you know, he's reacting to the Academics Ye interview, as most of the internet is. Let's go ahead, tap in, see what bro has to say. Here we go.
You mean to tell me Kanye ain't got one auntie or cousin? That cousins and aunties don't cost no money. They just there to help you stay on track. Like everybody, no matter how much money you need that one person at the bottom of the stairs that tell you something. Like Kanye coming down the stairs. Yay, what you got on? Huh? You're not gonna wear that Spider-Man today. Go back upstairs and put on something else. I want to be Spider-Man. No. Yay, go upstairs now and try something else. Next day he come downstairs. Yay, what you got on? Why you got on a Black Klansman? What? Go upstairs. And Bianca, you got your ass out. You sure? Put some pants on. And if she from the South, put some pants on. Come on now, Bianca. Every time you go outside, you look like a mannequin and you don't have...
Oh, so he was just trying to get his funnies off, and I respect it. You know what I mean? Engagement content, it is, you know what I mean, SEO. People use it how they need to use it. First of all, Bill, what's going on with your hair, my brother? You got a little thing sticking up right there, bro. That shit was waving like a feather. You look Native American with that bitch up there. He didn't really have any really honest critique. I mean, he was just saying like, hey, Ye needs some people around him that's gonna keep it honest and be truthful, which we can't say that he doesn't. Only me and Charlamagne can say that because we have sources. You other niggas can't say that. You don't have sources. You feel me? I get him. He's just saying, hey, Ye needs to take responsibility for what he's doing. But he was trying to get his funnies off. Let's listen one more time. A little bit.
You mean to tell me Kanye ain't got one auntie or cousin? That cousins and aunties don't cost no money.
He done told you he's a deadbeat cousin. The fuck you think he gonna have cousins he gonna listen to? I'm a deadbeat cousin. I hate family reunions. He told us this. He told us he hate the family reunion, bro. Why you asking him about cousins, bro? Hold on, bro. We done heard this from the guy. We done heard it from him. What you asking about cousins for? He ain't got none.
They just there to help you stay on track. Like everybody, no matter how much money you need that one person at the bottom of the stairs.
Bottom of the stairs sounds very disrespectful, but I understand what he's saying. Also, this selfie, like the shadow with the black and white, like it looks like that looks crazy. Look at the shadow, y'all.
That tell you something. Like Kanye coming down the stairs. Yay, what you got on? Huh?
Where are you, brother? Are you like on a ranch? Were you just saddling horses up or something? Why are you in like a big field? Big open field. Are you on a golf course? And you just felt the need, you know what? I seen Kanye Wild. Let me go put a video out. I want to get some engagement. What's going on, Bill? William, what's going on? William, what's going on, brother?
You're not gonna wear that Spider-Man today. Go back upstairs and put on something else. I want to be Spider-Man. No. Yeah, go upstairs now and try something else. Next day he come downstairs.
What's with the hair, bro? What's with this little piece sticking up there? What's with it?
Yay, what you got on?
And the cut look good, though. You know what I mean? The hairline a little receding. It's all good. You know what I mean? Niggas get older and they get bald. They start balding. But the hair does look good, bro. The lineup is nice, even though it's beyond your eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, brother. But goddamn, you got a good phone. The quality looks phenomenal. But where are you, my guy? Like, are you playing? Are you golfing right now? What's up?
Why you got on a Black Klansman? What? Go upstairs. And Bianca, you got your ass out. You sure? Put some pants on. And if she from the South, put some pants on. Come on now, Bianca. Every time you go outside, you look like a mannequin and you don't have... You mean to tell me...
Shout out to Bill Bellamy. Everybody got to get their shit off. So, hey, I'm not upset at anybody that's talking about any of this. So, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Oh, let's see what else we got. What else do we have? I want to go about another maybe 20 minutes. Oh, here we go. This is exactly the best place that I want to get to and maybe end with. Here we fucking go, baby. The big dog, Shane motherfucking Gillis, my boy, my guy. Shane motherfucking Gillis, my guy. This is my boy. Real time, my boy. My boy. You feel me? Like we follow each other on Instagram. That's how much of it he's my boy. 100%. This is my guy. Whatever he does, I will support him in it. Because that's what friends do. That's what friends do. Tire Season 2, the Netflix comedy series starring Shane Gillis, actually returns the day before Lil Wayne's Carter 6 drops. June 5th. Wayne drops on June 6th. Let's clap it up for both of these brothers. Let's go ahead and watch the trailer. My brother, Shane Gillis. Let's go.
What's this? Bonus. What? That's a good bonus. These bonus checks aren't sustaining my new lifestyle. Get me more. Big dog, I need to eat.
Get me more, nigga.
You give me little scraps. Then just give me more recommendations. That is the same bonus.
You know what I recommend? You give me more fucking money before I kick your ass.
I'd like to see you try.
What?
Oh!
Nope, take it back.
I whip your ass, little nigga.
See these shades?
I see him.
There's about one of those checks.
You look ridiculous.
I look cool as shit.
I look fire,
You don't?
nigga.
Where'd you get those khakis? Some type of sex shop?
Boscov's. I got them at
Boscov's?
Yes, Boscov's. It's a store. They've got so
You
many.
could never catch me in Boscov's. You think they sell these at fucking Boscov's? No.
Never.
Yeah?
Do you like them?
I don't. I like the other ones that you had.
No one likes them. I want to look like a cool outfielder. I want to look like a Dominican outfielder. Instead, my face is too fat for these. You think it's too fat? That's
No,
what the
it's not too fat.
lady at Sunglass Hut said I had my face was too fat to get these glasses. And now I look like a fucking asshole. Your penis is sticking out of your khakis.
It's not sticking out of my khakis.
Are you hard?
I'm not hard, Shane.
We need more money.
Oh, Shane.
Hey, Tire Season 2. Clap it up for my boy Shane Gilly. Hey, I don't know if y'all seen the first season. This comedy, it seems, if you know comedy and you know production of how anything gets done, Dominican outfield is crazy. Dominican outfield is crazy. This just seems like they're on set riffing. You know what I mean? They might have a topic. Obviously, the topic is here. This is your new bonus. This is a check. I'm wearing these new shades that I copped. Let's riff about it. And who knows how many takes they took of this. This is real talent. You know what I mean? This is the new age of content. And I feel like this is what most of this show is. It sounds like and seems like they're just riffing. You feel me? They riffing. They got a subject, a topic. Go. Go ahead. Riff.
Never catch me in Boscov's. You think they sell these at fucking Boscov's?
So much so, like, when you watch a scripted television series, one line is said, the next line isn't really tagging on to what was just said. This feels more... So, I'm going to break down to a little bit of the specifics of comedy, and please don't look at this like I'm a comedian. I wanted to try stand-up comedy. I bitched out. Like, I said, fuck it, I'm going to start streaming instead. I made skits. People liked them, and I said, that's as far as I'm going to go with this comedy shit. I'm going to just be live and give y'all my live reactions to certain things and be funny along the way. Stand-up comedy, I respect that shit to the fullest. So this, riffing, when you do scripted TV, you got specific lines to hit, and then you might, if you're good enough, they might let you riff. They might tell you, keep going. You might finish your lines, and then you start riffing, and the director tells you, yo, keep going. This seems like it's 100% riffing with, it's like the opposite. It's riffing before you get to an actual line. Normally, it's a line, and then they'll let you start riffing, and they'll cut whatever is not good. This seems like it's dependent on the riffing. It's dependent, I should say, upon the riffing. Even though there's a script, maybe not a full script, even though there's a structured timeline of what's supposed to happen. Here we go. Let's look.
Boscov's? No.
Yeah?
Do you like them?
I don't. I like the other ones that you had.
No one likes them.
That cut right there just shows me that, like, this is where riffing is. So, and I'm not even trying to, I don't know how I even got into this. I'm going to end this right now because I feel like I'm trying to be too high and mighty about just understanding production and comedy and music and all that shit. But with the cut right here, you can see that they riffed right here, talked about Boscov's. That's why he got the pants from. And then they went to a cut where that was where they last left it off. And they were like, yo, talk about how much do you either like or don't like my glasses. And from there, we could go.
Me and Boscov's. You think they sell these at fucking Boscov's? No.
Yeah?
That yeah, solid shot himself. It could have been a yeah that was not even related to this situation. It could have been. I think it was just because it's still flowing, but watch this next cut. Bam, right here. This is a cut where you can tell they were like, all right, this is part of the script. riff on this part right here. Ask me, do you like or if you don't like my glasses?
Do you like them?
I don't. I like the other ones that you had.
No one likes them. I want to look like a cool outfielder. I want to look like a Dominican outfielder.
Oh, they didn't put this in the script. I'm telling you. I want to look like an outfielder, and then I want to look like a Dominican outfielder. That's not scripted. You can't write that, because you would never write the same line twice. This is just the comedic genius of Shane Gillis, whoever else is behind this script. I think his homie Keeves, I don't know who he really is. Gilly and Keeves is the collective that he does, Gilly and Keeves. Shane Gilly, obviously Gilly is Shane. John McKeever is a longtime collaborator of Shane. He's a comedian. He is a Philadelphia-born guy, producer, writer, known for Tires, of course. Makes sense. And all of the Gilly and Keeves specials. So that's just what I'm getting to, you know what I'm saying? Like, riffing is what they're doing in this, which makes this even more phenomenal. The average person watching it that doesn't understand that, I'm not going to expect you to be like, yo, this is great or this is good. You might like some things about it. I'm looking at this from a different perspective, so I'm into it no matter what. Obviously, because it's my boy. Shane is my guy. But from that aspect of the creative, too, hey, why not? And you know what? I'm going to do this every time I mention Shane, just so y'all can know how much of my boy he is. I told y'all we follow each other. This is like really my guy. Let me just go ahead and I'm going to click on my followers. So these are my followers, obviously. Let's go ahead and search Shane. Shane Gillis! My motherfucking brother. My motherfucking brother, man. This is my brother for real. Shane Gillis. This is what we just watched.
Bonus.
My brother. Let me go ahead and like it. I didn't even like it. My brother. So, hey. Shout out to Shane. Shout out to the guys. My boy said, I hear great things about Tires, but don't got Netflix. But the style of production you talking about reminds me of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, who always has a great cast of riffers. Facts. It's literally around the same lines of It's Always Sunny. Obviously, their cast is a bit bigger. They have, you know what I mean? This, I'm not surprised if this turns into something that's that big. This is their second season. As much as it relates to It's Always Sunny, there's a girl. She is blonde on the show. Let's just look into that. Let's get into a little bit more. Tires. Just to get into the cast. Chris O'Connor is another one on there. He's an affiliate of Shane, of another brother. I don't know him as much as I do Shane. But look, you got Kyla Fox, Steve Gerben, Andrew Schultz was on the first season, Stavros Halkias, Matt McCusker from Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. He was on it. These are like all up and coming comedians outside of like Shane, maybe Stavros and Schultz. Schultz and Shane are obviously the biggest two. But everybody else, you know what I mean? They still are building their brands. It's a Philadelphia-based show, or Pennsylvania at least. We can say it's a Pennsylvania-based show. So it's Always Sunny in Philly. That's a good connection. Good connection. Thomas Hayden takes me back to Georgia of the Jungle with Brandon Fraser. Holy fuck, I knew I recognized this motherfucker somewhere. He's the boss in the show. He's like owns the tire shop. Georgia of the Jungle, Spider-Man 3. Shout out to my man in the chat. Shout out to my guy. Word, I forgot. I knew I recognized this motherfucker from somewhere, but I couldn't pinpoint it. Georgia of the motherfucking Jungle. That's crazy. And then he was in Spider-Man 3. Wow. Thomas Hayden Church. Holy cow. Schultz. Shane. I might have to hit Shane and tell him to get somebody to change this goddamn Google picture. They got my boy looking pale as fuck. They got my boy looking pale than a motherfucker, bro. Damn, Shane. They got you looking bright, bro. All right, I think I'm good here, man. We are 6 minutes away from 2 hours. I think I did enough for today. I have no more topics on my list. I'm just trying to look through it right now to see what we did that already, so we can delete that. Hey, guys, I think we did it. All of my topics are done. I ran through everything I wanted to talk about today. I think we did it. I appreciate you if you were here for the entire stream, for 10% of the stream, for 20% of the stream, for 50, 40, 90, however long you were here. I appreciate you. Shout out to my guy, To Better Days. I appreciate you, bro. You know, we going to tap in. We locked in right now, bro. You're a real one, man, and I really do appreciate you. We're going to really get off to some really big things. Y'all go follow my guy. Y'all follow my boy, please. This is him right here. Follow my guy. We about to make some big things happen. Go ahead and please follow my guy right here. Shit, I should probably change it like this, huh? So y'all can see. I should probably change it so you can see, huh? Yeah, please follow my guy. Know what I'm saying? This is the start of something beautiful, so I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that you've been here. You kept your word. That means a lot to me, man, for sure. Follow my guy, Two Better Days. You know what I'm saying? You got his YouTube channel right here. You can go check that out. He is a real person. 2014. I kicked it with him. I spoke to him on the phone. He is a real guy. Shout out to my brother. And then from there on, we do the same thing at the end of every stream. Like I told y'all, we're going to check to see. If we gained any subscribers at all since we started. We started with 472. And by the way, y'all, like I've been saying, we are on the goal to 500 subs. We're on a goal to monetize. I didn't really get into that at the beginning of this, but I tell y'all, like I do every time I start these streams, as much as this is for me and I'm doing it for myself, this is for y'all just as much, because I want y'all to follow, and I'm transparent with everything. I show y'all everything. Y'all clearly see my name earlier on in the stream. If you watched, you see my full name. I'm not really hiding anything. I probably would have wanted to hide that, but I couldn't get a chance to. So fuck it. We here now. Y'all know me. Y'all know the real me. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Saturday or Sunday. You know what I mean? Depending on what's going on. We didn't get any new subscribers but while this stream was going on, but that's okay. We're going to check in on Friday, see where we are, see what's going on that day. We only need 28 more subscribers before we can get monetized. My YouTube page it's an anomaly. I'm going to say that because I've tried. I have other YouTube channels where, hold on, let me just show y'all. Fuck it, we here now. This is my other channel, Cracking the 80s Podcast. I have 437 on there, and we started this shit years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I started this channel in terms of trying to make something happen. This one right here, my 2 Getter High channel, I started this 2 months ago. In 2 days, it'll be 2 months specifically. So the fact that I'm going to be monetized soon, it chokes me up sometimes. I'm not going to lie. It's nowhere near the end or where we're trying to get to it. I just never monetized any YouTube channel before. And the fact that I can do it in 2 months is amazing to me. We're only 28 subscribers away from that. So please, if you can share this, send it to people. If you enjoyed the stream, if you enjoyed these videos, like I said, you got videos for the people that want to see the most popular ones. You got the full streams. This exact stream will be on here, episode number 10. I'm trying to figure out a name for this stream. These are just episodes right now. I'm trying to figure out a name. I might not. It might just be episodes. Fuck it. Who knows? But we got the playlist, you know what I'm saying? You could tune into individual clips. You can tune into the shorts. Whatever you're into, it's something here for you. I guarantee you that. I already have 4,000 watch hours, which is insane because that's the last level of the second level of monetization on YouTube. Just for anybody that's watching that's not familiar with YouTube, I just want to explain it to y'all before I get out of here. The first level, you need 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. The next level, you need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. The fact that I got to 3,000 and 4,000 watch hours before I even made the first level of subscribers is a blessing to me, because that's the hardest part. You ask anybody. You got people that be botting they subs. You got people that got different ways to get to that 1,000. But then that watch time, those watch hours, it takes them a pretty long time to get there. And there's no shade, there's no hate. I'm just saying, this is the facts of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, look at it from that aspect, for me to get there before I even made the subs, two things. I know people are loving the content. If you watch YouTube, I'm going to ask you, how many times do you normally just subscribe to a channel that you like? You could watch their content every day and not subscribe. For you know, while we here, you've been watching me for weeks, y'all. Y'all been watching me for almost 2 months. Go ahead and hit subscribe, please. Please hit that subscribe button. It will mean a lot to me. I'm going to start giving y'all more incentivized reasons to hit the like button, to hit the subscribe button, because it's going to help me and it's going to help y'all in the long terms, because it's going to afford me the luxury to keep doing this. I think I'm going to add a donation link on here. I've been conflicted with doing that, but you know, it is something that I think is important. It's not charity. It's if you want to do it. It's donation. I'm not asking for it, but it's going to be there if you want to. Because I know a lot of people fuck with me and they watch my content and appreciate it, so they want to go ahead and, you know what I mean, deliver it forward. So, with that being said, I think this is where I'll leave you guys for today. Shout out to my boy. No need for that, man. Solid stream. Nah, bro. You support me, I support you right back, bro. It's not that I needed to, not that you needed to. This is just who I am. This is my character. Just like that Jim Jones and Ye topic. Like, you make $2 million off of me, I don't want to ask you for nothing about it or nothing from it, even if you didn't tell me that you made it off of me. I at least would want to return the favor or have the favor returned if that's where we are. If not, cool. I'm not even asking for it, but I know I'm going to tread lightly the next time. So, from that point on, W-Stream is waves, nigga. It's cracking the 80s. I'm your boy, 2. I'm 5'2". You can call me 2. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm out of here until Friday. Peace.